Good evening, good evening. We are live. We are live. This is CEO's Hot Topics pop up show, and we are live here tonight. And I am, we got a great guest tonight. Not only is he a young man that's doing something really big, but so listen. It's CEO, and we talking about the hot topic. So I'm gonna bring this young man in. The first time I seen his interview was he was on a local news station in Atlanta, and I know him and his mom started an organization. I am following him. That's my nephew, y'all. I know people be like, "You got nieces and nephews?" Yes, I have nieces and nephews. I'm not a good aunt, but y'all pray for me. So we gonna yeah, I ain't the best aunt ever. Y'all pray for me that I get to be a better aunt. All my prayer warriors that's on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter say, touch your neighbor. Well, don't touch your neighbor because of the pandemic, but do something and just say, can you be a better aunt to your nieces and nephews? I got about 60 of them. 50 or 60, I think. I'm just joking. Probably about 20 or 30, though. And they don't even know Aunt Kenya. But that's all right. That's less Christmas gifts I got to buy. Let me bring Demetrius in so he can tell you. Demetrius,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm still your aunt. I know I ain't the best aunt. Y'all pray for me. I ain't the best aunt, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm the aunt that's far away. You call me when you need me. Your mama know what I'm talking about. You call me when you need me, cause when I'm coming, we ain't talking. Like, hold on, you bother my nephew? What? That's it. So, listen, I've been following you and your organization, and I know you've been off to school and everything, so we haven't had a chance to chop it up. So tonight we're able to sit down so that you can explain to my platform your organization and what you're doing for the community. I seen it last year. I must be easy to cry because last year I seen you do the presentation of the check, and I'm like, ooh, so I think that I've really lost my hard parts and just became mushy. So I just want to give you the opportunity and the floor to explain what you're doing and how we can help. I know your mom is on. Maybe she can put it in the chat on how we can help you out. So go ahead. You got the floor.
Hello, I'm Demetrius Howard. I'm a sophomore at Allen University, and I am also the founder of the D. Howard Scholarship. I created the scholarship as a means to help a young minority who may have lost a male father figure and is still pursuing college and is still going towards higher education. Last year we gave away $1,000. We also gave away a printer and a laptop to the student who won, and it was pretty much just donations as well as my money that went into the scholarship.
Myself. So let's just dig a little deeper.
Okay.
What is the basis of the scholarship? I know there's a backstory. We want the people to understand the backstory. What gave you the let's say the push and the drive to put this in effect? So what's the backstory behind the scholarship?
Right. Once I was able to attend college for free under a full ride academic scholarship. And once I attended college, I began to realize the different financial needs that students needed. So I created a scholarship as a means to kind of pay it back or give forward or whatever to the community. So the scholarship it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I know your mom probably making you. She's trying to feed
Right.
you. Yeah, she's
She
feeding
is.
you what to say. So just how about you move over and let her sit next to you and let her just take over the interview.
You good?
That's my sister. I know
All right, you can go. Okay. She don't
her. She
want to
don't want to
come.
come. Okay.
No.
All that
But
ain't done.
but yeah, so I realized the different financial needs for college students, and I just wanted to give back and be able to help with different costs or whatever, because I know that although I was able to afford a full ride, that many other students were not, and they deserved it, or they deserve some type of help.
Okay. So what is the physical name of the scholarship?
The D. Howard Scholarship.
Okay. How did you? Is it just that you said, "Let me just name it after me," or what was behind the name?
It pretty much was kind of just name it after me, but also somewhat a tribute to my father. He was, I was a victim of gun violence. My father lost his life to gun violence when I was a very young age.
Right.
So his name was Dwight Howard. So the scholarship also kind of ties in as a tribute to him.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to get at. I want you to say it and not me. So basically, when we created the scholarship, it was because of the gun violence with your father that passed away. I know it's been years, but we still have to say my condolences.
Right.
And
Thank you.
you basically would not. I'm not going to say your mom was a single mom because you had a father figure in your life. But I know that it's hard that that's not the father. So
Right.
we understand that. So how do you how do you get the names? Do they have to live in Atlanta? Is it just anywhere? How can you help anyone? How do you help anyone?
I do want to make it so that it's more than just one school, but for right now, I'm doing my alma mater school, Newton High School. It's in Georgia, and I pick a student based on they have to give an essay describing how they were impacted by gun violence, and they also have to show their transcript showing proof that they're actually doing good in school and working towards a higher education, like so that I can see that they have the same the same. They thinking the same thing, the same pushing. Right,
Right, they're going through the same thing. So
right,
the criterias of the scholarship is, which is nowadays is sad to say, but a lot of children are going through the same thing that you're experiencing because of the gun violence. So the criteria is they have to be a victim of gun violence. They have to make sure their grades are up, and they have to be actually going to college. That's the kind
right.
of the criteria. And then at that point, do you go by the essay? You and your mom decide which one, and then
Yeah, I pretty much just read the essays and see which one I connect better with, or
the
which one
impact.
I want to help a little more. And my mom does help me read the essays to help filter out who should and who shouldn't or whatever.
Okay. So tell us how we can get in contact. Are you doing it this year with the pandemic, or is it something we're postponing, or how are we doing it this year? I know that it's kind of hard with everybody
Right.
thinking about being out and not touching anything, and you got to wash your hands and wear masks. So how are we doing it? How
This
are we
year, I'm
doing it?
still in contact with the school and I'm still working with them, but they haven't given a physical date for their ceremony, their senior ceremony, where the scholarship is supposed to be awarded. So I've decided that if I don't do it this year and give it to a student, I'll be giving the donations to a first responders group.
Okay, so let me know, cause see, this is the thing. I don't see it to the end. I'm like, wait a minute. So we had to get some money. I didn't need that. So how do we donate to the? Is it all year long, and then at the end of the year that's when you tally it? Cause I want to be able to say, okay, well, let me put you into my Christmas club where I give you $5 a week for these 52 weeks, so we be able to do it. So how can we donate? If your mom is there, cause she's looking over to the left, so she got to be somewhere, cause you're watching it. Have her put the information into the comments so that we can show that, because we want to make sure that we're donating. I know last year you did $1,000, and I think that
Right.
it'll be it's beneficial that if we were able to help you exceed, like you said, use your money. We want you to be able to provide another laptop, another printer, and things. And you never know who's out here watching that can help you with your dreams. Your mom's out of Mountain. Well, she went to Lake Worth, so they don't go to college. So I was gonna say maybe. I'm just joking, Tamika. I love you. I don't want my brother to get mad at me. For my niece and Tamika, they love their school. But I mean, it could be someone that's here that's listening on the live that is able to help you and to help you benefit you as far as saying, okay, well, we want to bring the D. Howard Scholarship to South Florida because initially this is where you're from. This is
Right.
where you're from, and your dad was born and raised here. So I think that this is a good way to get out and get the word out that this is something you're doing. I know some organizations I work with, they have a lot of outreach. And Santa Lucia's, I thought you went to Lake Worth.
She went to Santa Lucia's.
So my Reese went to Lake Worth.
Maurice went to Lake Worth. Yeah.
Y'all was all over. Did Jason go to Atlantic? I mean, what was going on? All right. Well, she went to Santa Lucia's, probably, But I mean, we have some people here in South Florida that I'm going to try to connect you with, so that we
Okay.
are able to build it up and make sure that what you're doing is heard. I think this is the beginning of the platform to say the D. Howard Scholarship, and again, the criteria is, I just want to let you say the criteria again is that they have to be a victim of gun violence. Um, and again, the list is so long now, and I yet, your aunt now go to church. I pray for the children because when the gun violence is going on, no one's thinking about the children that have to suffer in the long run of
Right.
their families being removed. So what you're doing is such a good thing. So if you can say anything to anyone that's willing to give and willing to donate, what would it be?
I do accept donations on my GoFundMe. You can find the link on my Facebook or on my or on my Instagram. The link is in my bio. My Instagram is Demetrius.Alexander with two R's. The link also should be in the comments
Right.
soon if it's not already.
It's there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's there. So the link
And
is in the bio.
yes,
And do you guys have a page for the scholarship fund? You have a Facebook page, or you working from your page?
I don't have a page specifically for it. I'm more so working from my personal Facebook page and my personal Instagram.
Okay. So guys, everybody's up on the sound of my voice. I know that I'm running this through 5 different outlets, which is Facebook. I'm running it through YouTube, Periscope, and LinkedIn. If you're interested in donating to this organization, like he said, this is the link to the GoFundMe. Now, my question is, say for instance, people like they don't want to do the GoFundMe thing. Do you also take Cash App?
I do. I do take Cash App or any other way that you can send money. I do accept all payment types and it'll go towards the donation.
Okay. And if we were to able to get some, I know that you want to do Newton because that's your alma mater, but if we're able to get some help here in South Florida, because I'm going to try to rattle some cages for next year. I know there's nothing we can do this year. Rattle
Right.
some cages next year that we're able to help someone here in South Florida, because it has become here in South Florida, it's really become it's a normal thing, and we want to make sure that we're taking, even if we can't give one, if we're able to help out the victims of violence. And what you're doing is awesome. And I'm not saying that because you're my nephew. I'm saying it because it is something that what you're doing is awesome, and you're giving. And a lot of times at your age and when people are in college, they're not concerned about anyone else. They're concerned about them. They're concerned about, do I have a new laptop? Do I have a new printer?
Right.
Do I have this? So what you're doing is actually giving back, and that's really I guess that's the heart that we have. Myself, your sister, your uncles. So the heart that you have is something that was passed along. But I do commend you, and if there's anything I can do, call me or inbox me directly. I'll be doing 101 things. I see it later on, like, oh my God, I feel so bad. So call your auntie directly. I know I'm the interviewer and it's my platform, but call me directly because we do want to connect you with people, and maybe it can get big enough where you're able to pick a couple of cities, a couple states, and help a couple people out. So we do want to make sure that this is promoted properly. So I'm not gonna hold you long. So real quick, if there's anything you want to tell the people, anything you want to let them know, how can we, anything you want to say to the people?
If anyone ever needs me or want to reach out or want to donate, y'all have my Instagram, y'all have my Facebook, and I just want to thank you for having me and thank you for the platform.
Thank you so much. And tell your mom she's doing a great job. I commend her. There's a lot of, trust me, there's a lot of selfishness and a lot of selfish people, a lot of selfish children that would not want to do what you're doing. And again, I'm not saying that because she's my older sister,
Right.
because she is my older sister, so I wouldn't. But I do want to say that because, as a parent, she's doing a very good job with raising you to make sure that you're giving back. No matter what you have, you're still giving back. So much love to her. I commend you. I commend her. And again, thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And you have a good night. So I told you I wasn't going to hold you long. Good night, sir.
Good night. Love you.
Now y'all know that really is my nephew. Like I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that everybody always claiming everybody." That's really like my biological nephew. His mom is my older sister. She's gonna say she ain't, but she is. She's the oldest out of the bunch. So we love Tamika Johnson. She has done a wonderful job in raising her child. Again, that is a selfless act when you say, "Hey, listen, Mom, I want to give back." And there's so many children right now are just not um, willing to give up anything to help anyone else. So I just want to commend her. I want to thank her. I want to thank Demetrius for coming on. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the second segment. Listen, I just want to let y'all know something, right? So next week, touch your neighbor and say next week. Next week we got an awesome show for you. Um, we're coming back on Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesday we have two artists that'll be coming on, gospel artists. Then on Thursday, I'm putting on my workout clothes. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we have two gentlemen that basically, how can I say this? So basically, we have two gentlemen that do workout videos. Like one is working out, and then we have one that has a new hot workout um, page. So I do want to make sure that you guys tune in tomorrow. So again, I do want to say thank you so much for watching. I do want to say I love you all. Do not forget to follow me on all social media outlets. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all under the CEO's Hot Topic pop-up show. And we also want to make sure that you're following me on YouTube. So listen, if you guys are not doing anything, please go over to YouTube and subscribe to my page. We're trying to build a platform up so that we are able to continuously bring you um, more hot videos. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next Tuesday, next Thursday. Again, um, I want to thank Otis. Y'all don't even know how much I want to thank Otis. I want to thank Otis for my intro song. So I do want to thank her for that. And again, I got to get ready to go and get out of here and get something to eat. But I love you guys. Thank you, Demetrius, for coming on. Thank you, Tamika, for being his mom. Thank you, Otis, for my jingle. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday.